2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's going in good. Alright, everybody, use this time to get your snacks, get your drinks. We'll be going in live very shortly, okay? I hope to actually see you guys soon. How's it, everybody? Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Mikota Niui, and thank you guys for waiting for me to come back live. It is so good to actually see you guys here today. Did you guys eat well? Did you guys rest well? Did you guys have a good day at work? If not, then I hope that today's stream will make your day a bit more brighter. And I just realized that's a little bit loud. And Golem, reduce volume for a bit. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, but how is everyone doing today? I hope you guys had a good day. I'm alright, but I kinda overslept, and that was on me. Cause last night I was actually cooking up a character design that I really want to get myself to work because oh my god! Boys, bloody! Holy shit! Oh my god! Wow! Thank you so very much for the gifted subs, and oh my god, we're already in level 3 in the hype train. How? Wow! I keep forgetting how hype trains can easily be so. Wow. Anyways, I think I'll be okay. I think what? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, boy, Splatty! Thank you! Oh, thank you so very much! Oh my god, we're already in level 4 in this hype train. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, thank you so very much for the gifted subs, boys, Splatty. Thank you. My patrons are definitely eating well ever since I'm coming back. But yeah, fuck your goal, I pray. You know what? Fair enough. But yeah, it is so good to actually see you guys again. Yeah, I think I'm doing much better than how I was. Renia, hi! Welcome back! It's so good to see you here again. Thank you. Break the meat. Oh no. Wait a minute. What the hell? Why is my chat box, is something wrong with my chat box? Let me try to refresh this chat. Let me try to refresh this. So now we can get the Cult of the Lamb raffle going. Oh wait! Yes! Yeah, we actually did! Oh my god! We actually met the goal! Oh my god, I'm so happy! I'm happy that's finally happened! Oh man! Oh my god, we finally met our goal! We finally met our goal! Oh, thank you so much for helping me meet my goal, chat. Thank you. We've been having that thing since. Yeah! Thank you, boy Splatty. Thank you. And why is my? That's weird. Why is my chat box not working? I don't like it that it's actually not doing that. Oh, that's gonna pose some problems. That definitely is gonna pose some problems, I think. EPA deserves a pat on the back. Oh, thank you, Soul Burner. Thank you. Hold on, chat. Let me actually fix up the scuff real fast. Because the chat box is not practically working well, if you will. Because I want to get this thing kind of situated. Not Steam, Streamlabs. There we go.
Did someone?
Yeah! Welcome, Hap. Welcome home. What the fuck?
Look, I'm happy to be home early, okay? Let me have this.
Okay, you know what? Fair.
been working since 6 for the past 3, working 10-hour shifts for the past 3 days. Give me some slack.
Alright, my sweet, alright. Take all the hug you can, okay?
Retro Fox is asking me to get you.
That's later.
Okay, that's my last thing. That's my last bit.
Okay. Welcome home.
It's good to be home.
How's your bone? Did you actually eat
It was
well?
actually really good.
Good.
Like, that meal translate. Maybe it's just because of the fact the lack of bones, I can just eat it all and not worry about wasting anything. But holy shit.
I think we found another dish winner.
Yes, we did.
Yay! Okay.
Very nice friend. The bye freak come home early. What the heck is a bye freak?
Boyfriend. They actually meant boyfriend.
I know. Hashtag Steve play? What?
15 seconds and then this hype train is now over, but I'm okay with this.
Me?
You know, we finally met our goal. We can finally do a Cult of the Lamb art raffle that I've always wanted.
Nice.
And we had this goal for what?
Sorry, Steve. It's okay, Manticore. You're alright. I'm mostly just poking fun. I'm not gonna...
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I will give shit, I will make fun, but I will never say anything in malice.
No, I mean, that's the thing when it comes to being in a relationship, you know?
Yeah, because Lord knows I give you no end of shit.
No, same here.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm just trying to fix up the scuff before I go to work because for some reason or another, my chat box is not working, and I don't like that it's not working. So maybe, just logging into Streamlabs might do something. I don't know.
That won't kill the stream, will it?
No, I don't. But I think if anything, I'm just trying my best to make this dang thing work because Lord knows I definitely do need it to work. Let me see if that actually does work out. And no, it's still, I guess we're going to have to live with a broken chat box for the time being, chat.
Oh, that's a shame. I want to see the chat box. I want to see a clip of me absolutely spooking you.
Of course you would.
Yes, I would.
Hey. I accidentally did a thing!
Well done.
Hold on. No, that's not.
Honey, let me.
No. I think there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Goober.
Oh god, and Jexa Dragon just ragdolls himself in.
Oh.
I'm okay. Everything is fine. But welcome home, my sweet.
It's good to be home. I'm gonna take a fucking shower. I'm gonna take one in days.
Please do.
What can look? I've been having long shifts and haven't had time. Okay.
You know, I know. It's just that go get a bath, young man.
Yes, ma'am.
Good boy. I love you.
Love you too.
Good. Okay. So, well, with that kind of said and sort of done, I think we're going to have to make do with a broken chat box for the time being because I don't know why today is of all days the chat box decides to actually take a shitter into today and not cooperate with me because that's going to be annoying as giblets not getting to read what my chat is saying. But I digress. I think we may have to make do what we can because okay, but I guess with that, or maybe, just maybe, I could just replace the chat box and see if that actually does anything. Okay. No, but still busted his balls. Oh well. How's it going? 10 days and it's going to be my birthday. I'm doing alright, but the chat box is kind of broken right now, Sonic Kid, so we may have to make do with this broken chat box for the time being. I don't know why it decides to not cooperate with me today, but I think we'll just have to make do what we can. Maybe, just maybe, it'll finally stop being broken somewhere down the line. I don't know. But oh well, I think we'll have to make do with what we can. So, until then, how about we actually get to the podium as we speak? Because today we're going to be doing some art. We're going to be doing some rewards for those who pledge to me in Patreon. Because those who pledge to me there in Patreon could actually get some level of rewards from the first tier, which is basically that of a tip jar with some basic, oh. I just brought up Patreon and Nightbot Fairy actually brought one too. Okay. So we go from the first tier, which is like the tip jar. Second tier is where you get a little extra benefits, especially seeing my not safe for work art. Third tier is where you get the bigger benefits, where you not only get the wanted poster, but as well as the monthly headshots for the. So we're going straight to the podium as we speak, and we'll actually get ourselves to work. Okay, so without further ado, where is my Le Patreon? I mean, no, not Patreon. Where Discord? There we go. I have now undeafened undeafened myself there, so everyone can actually hear me. Now then, time for us to actually get to work. Because for this month of the Patreon, Dave, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Let's see. You have no idea of the strong beginning that I just saw just now. We finally not only met our goal, but we also got ourselves another generous gift from Boy Splatty, and yeah, I finally am gonna be hosting that art raffle since I've started in how long ago now? Several months? But anyways, oh hey, I was using those colors. Yeah, like I said last night, I was actually finagling on doing a character art, and maybe, just maybe, we can actually do this once we're done with the said headshots. I don't know. But I think I'll let you guys see a little teaser though before we start our actual subject for today. In order to actually train myself to do some more art after it's been 2 weeks, I decided to do a crack on character designing art, and I managed to make myself this character over here, which is a tiefling character for starters. Someone who is from a magic school and actually goes around with the school's uniform, and if you will. So, but this is going to be something I'll have to do when we're basically done with this. Maybe we'll do this after today, doing the headshots for today, because I've only done the flats. I've yet to do the colors because you'll be surprised what's my main food group on this character's design. So yeah, that drawing looks amazing. Oh, thank you. But until then, we're gonna go straight ahead on doing on today's headshots for the patron rewards for my two tier 3 people who pledged to me on Patreon. Without further ado, we're gonna go straight ahead and unsupported file format? What? Limes! Okay, it's one of those, isn't it? Well, it's a good thing I got Sharex for the job. Okay. I hear a purr and a shads. Wumst.
Ah!
You sounded like I just caught you trying to sneak something from the inn's fridge. No, I am not getting this image there. Good lord, I do not want to get banned from Twitch. No.
Did I commit a good time then?
No, I mean, you're fine. It's just that we had to face some level of scuff earlier because the chat box is not working. Believe me,
dear.
I'm trying to get that thing to work, but for some bog reason, the chat box decided to say, no, I refuse to cooperate today.
Also,
Nobody got time for that!
Yes, I heard that outburst earlier, Shads, at regular volume. Except I had my headphones off and was somewhere else in the apartment.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Mainly because I had my headphones off when I heard it.
Oopsie.
Alright, so we're gonna first draw the first headshot here, which is not gonna be that hard. It's gonna be featuring our headshot with the symbiote mask, if you will. But the second one, I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge, given it's just going to be flat colors. But I was able to pull off things well into the past. I think I can actually pull off with that headshot, if you will.
Also, Shads, while I have you here, having just brought up Twitter, the first thing I see on my timeline, why does it look like there's a Meggy that's partially related to the House Gremlin?
That is a fan-made character by the Grand Quartz. The character name is Grand Meggy. It's literally just Meggy, but as a chaotic gremlin. So.
Also, I hear a bean.
I do hear a bean as well.
That would be my cat Mario.
Aww.
Boy.
It's one of the 12 kitties.
But yes, I can see the gremlin-ish resemblance already.
I'm sorry.
TV chat, if Mikoto hasn't seen.
I'm sorry, Worms?
Check TV chat.
Oh no. Oh dear, it kinda does, isn't it? Should I share this? I think I'll just share this because why not? Is it okay, Shads?
Alright, I mean, I posted it on Twitter earlier, so yeah, perfectly fine.
Oh dear, it kinda does resemble Gremlin. But can you imagine though if somebody actually made a House Gremlin model for Garry's Mod and SFM? I just want someone to point me to the right direction and I would actually have a field day with it.
Honestly, this just, I think is a proof of concept that you could absolutely have a House Gremlin model in Source.
Mikoto, if I may ask, why are the screens in the Star Warriors zoomed in like in session 6, 29, 30, and 31, where we can't see your Paper Pal boxes? Oh, yeah, that's because those are my backup VODs that, those are my backup recordings I use OBS with, that is featured mainly focused onto the screen. See, sometimes when I did the biggest oopsie in the world where I forgot to grab the VOD in time and I feel like I would feel the self-loathing and kick myself for doing that. I've
been there before.
I then remembered that once upon a time I did actually recorded the session in my perspective. But mine's a little bit different, as in it's much more of a dynamic-ish feel. I don't know, but it's the right word for the job. And when I was so grateful that I was able to save those recordings and use that for placing it there in the sessions, because sometimes, well, you will have to make sometimes a backup is not a bad idea. It's important to back up important files and important stuff, so that way, because you'll never know when was the next time you might lose it and it's gone forever. Especially with Twitch has their own thing where they would immediately delete the said previous VODs after God knows how long it's been staying there. It's why I actually decided to make the endeavor to save up my previous VODs and put them into my archive channel, because I want people to actually see how far I've come, you know? And I also want people to see my little history of how I get here. Okay.
Hey, listen.
Does that actually make more sense? Yes, boy Splatty? Imagine if the gremlin has a special redeem that makes her appear on screen. Her face gets zoomed in closer and closer and then fades to black with a nom sound.
Speaking of which, I should also clarify, those two artworks I made there or basically like a response to an artwork that was made for me, actually.
Really?
I saw that as well.
Look at that.
Alright, let me actually give this a look. And I'll, take a gander over there. Oh! Huh. Let's see, I listen one session per day. It's, in July, I absolutely fell in love with it. Oh, that is so... I'm actually surprised that we were able to get some new fans for the, for the series. You know, sometimes I really wish I could actually take some of these iconic moments from the, from the game and actually would just record them if you, not record, and just make basic animations or something like that. I don't know.
Don't see any reason why you couldn't do that.
I hope I'm actually getting these eyes right. It has been 2 weeks since I'm drawing and I'm feeling a little bit on the rusty edge. Okay, but I know that he has a symbiotic mask, which I will give props. This is actually a really good design. But I just can't wait to actually do the character design that I can't once I'm done with the headshots though. I'm on the fence on actually doing that after the set headshots. I did showcase this earlier into the stream, but I think since you missed it out, Shads, I'll bring it back up.
All right. Ooh. Oh yeah, they've seen this. Yeah.
Yep. And would you believe me? I will say this. There's a certain character that we both watched before that is one of her core elements to her design. Want to know who that is?
Go on.
I'll give you a hint once I turn on the color master layer. In the 3, 2.
Oh.
Yep. And now I'm gonna close this. Thoughts, questions, death threats? No? Okay, then I guess we'll just carry on with that.
I think he may be busy with Cat.
I mean, I honestly don't blame him. When I saw that, I heard that meow, I just want to go over there and scoop the baby. But speaking of baby, do you still remember Uno?
Yes.
Well, about, last week, when Steve and I managed to stay over, his folks' place for a bit, for, dinner, if you will, Steve and I used this opportunity to rest up because it has been a stressful Wednesday when, we actually found Uno, and he has grown so big. Last time I actually saw him. Hold on a second. Let me actually try to, paste this into the TV chat, if you will. No, not that image, not that image. Yes, that image. And yes, that image. Uno has gotten so big. You remember how he was before, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so let me actually go and find the boy again. Last time I remember, he was so small that, he was so small and he was, that he lied on top of my little blanket, and the pictures above him are what he is now.
That's
Okay, and for chat who actually wants to have a refresher, this is Uno. I'm sure you guys remember him when I was actually doing my art, and you guys could actually hear the little kitten meowing in the back. That's Uno. And now this is him now. This is him now, if you will. He's almost a year old, but this is him now. He's grown so big.
You big boy.
He is big boy. Also, what did... You know, ever since Boy Splatty kind of brought it up, is it bad for me to say I never actually played Uno?
I mean, it's not really a crime or nothing.
I know, but, I know that there's some people out there who actually did, and, is it pretty good of a game?
Well, as long as you don't mind sacrificing some friendships. Also, we have company.
Hello.
Dom! Foo!
How are you guys
Hello.
doing?
Doing alright. I'm doing headshots for the Tier 3 September, pledges.
Yeah. But if it isn't best owning, how the fuck are ya?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fucking fantastic.
Hee
I hope I actually got the... Oh god, my nose is itchy. That! Of all times! Why?
So which
Okay, I'm alright.
which game was this now you were talking about?
Uno?
Oh.
Yes, the ender of friendships.
Yeah, so
what
unfortunately
I
only
said.
have played it in my childhood.
Is it really that significant?
Uno is
Yeah.
like a classic card game.
Funny enough, I actually did some research because I was doing, was making a D&D character. I actually found out that Uno's actually a variant of a game called Page 1.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Which makes sense, given that Uno literally means one.
And
Huh.
why I wanted to do it is because I had a Warforged character who uses cards as weapons, and her name is Page Mark 1.
Okay, that actually is pretty good. Okay, so... I think after when we're done with this, we'll go straight to doing Shad's headshot reward, and I'm hoping I'm hoping that I was able to pull it off, because looking at it now, no, I can make this work. It's just gotta be a little bit challenging, that's all.
You have done great things in art. Don't doubt yourself now.
Yee. Alright, Alright, that should definitely do for his headshot for Alan's reward. And now for Shad's headshot, which it turns out to be a WebP image. Thank God.
Shit.
But thank
Sorry,
God I got ShareX to do the job to make it simpler. And so... There it is.
Oh,
Hoo-hoo.
I'm so terribly excited to see how it looks in your style.
I'm gonna try my best to do this justice.
Oh yeah, this weird Mario thing that's been popping up.
MX, yes, from Mario 85 and Mario Horror Thingamajig.
Yeah, I got some art done yesterday. Do you guys want to see?
What kind of art is it?
I put it in Cyber, but I probably should switch it to the TV.
That actually is pretty
Ne-
good.
Nice bunny outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Okay, let's see.
I did in the style of that rabbit hole music video.
And
Now,
now I share a pic of Ali asleep on my bed.
I
Aw.
know that when it comes to this, Shads, I am going to try my best to do this character design justice. It's just that when I look at him now, he's got this dynamic shading.
I really am not expecting anything super spectacular. It is a headshot, so,
No,
you know.
it's not. No, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, it's most of the time he's going to be having a lot of black involved into his design. That's all. But I can pull this off. I can make this work.
That's literally all I ask is you try. I'm a simple man. I don't require anything really special to please me, so...
That may be true, but this is also coming from somebody who's a bit of a people pleaser, so...
The fact alone you're doing this that makes me happy, so...
Yee. Let's see. You know what? I'm feeling lucky for today. Yeah? Let's see. Let me actually look at the... Roll the dice and see who's the fate to be in the okay. Alright, bet. So, 1 is Dave, 2 is Shads, 3 is Dom, 4 is Fu, 5 I get turned into a plushie and go into the jar, or 6 I'll have to roll again. Alright?
Wait, what's the
Oh
score?
boy.
Alright, let's actually give this a shot and see what's gonna happen next. Sorry, Fu! You're going into the jar!
I knew it.
Oh, so that's what it was.
Any last words?
You can't contain all of this. I am the pink energy.
And you're now in the jar.
That is quite the floof I see in the TV chat.
What?
What?
There is a cat in the TV chat.
Ye.
Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna have to need his other reference for this.
I did give you several, right?
You did? And, I think I'm gonna make him look up, if you will.
Just a tip if you're gonna do that. Do not give him green pupils because apparently he does not have green pupils. That's something a criticism I've seen levied a lot of artworks of him.
I was thinking of giving him a red dot through, but in the pure blackness, but okay.
Yeah, he technically doesn't have pupils, so.
Okay, I cannot see Jack with this. I can't see shit. Hold on, Sharex, please give me a helping hand because Mickey me help. I need the help. Okay.
I'm still waiting. I am accruing some cash to do more commissions, but like I have a lot of priorities, and like I will get to you, Miki.
Aw. Hey.
Likewise.
Aww,
Well,
shut.
more so specifically, I want you to draw one of my D&D characters.
It all shows without saying, you know. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt, Fu.
It has been a while. Do you have any other D&D character? Do you have a specific D&D character in mind? Because you did mention something like that, but I kind of forgot at this point. So
It's gonna be one of 3 at this point. It's either gonna be Bix, which that one you're going to might break. I don't know if you have like a no mech armor rule. Because remember, Bix is an armor artificer.
Oh.
Bix, my Leonin Rune Knight, Udana, and like I said, Page 1 is the Page Mark 1 is the 3rd one.
I did remember you bringing up the Leonin. Thank you.
Yeah, since I've seen you doing a bit more beefy ladies lately.
Well, I did have a couple of clients that want me to draw out their beefy characters, and I know it gives me some level, and I know that beefy characters is something I still struggle to work, but this is coming from somebody who still needs to get it to work. And what, the handbasket? Now that... Boy Splatty, thanks for the hearts. Why is that not working all of a sudden?
What is what not working now?
The bits, they're also not working. Is Stream OBS having a is Streamlabs having a stroke?
Seems.
Most of the time it does, from my experience.
That's not
Yeah, that's probably it.
that is not okay. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can no, that's games, that's our programs okay, plushie jar goes above the plushies. So that doesn't make a lot more that doesn't really make sense. And the jar is okay, hold on. There it goes. Okay. Now that's okay. I refreshed that and that seems to have gotten it to work. Huh.
Yay.
But
I think it's just a case of turning it off and turning it on again.
I mean, Otak and from Warframe also did something similar to a degree in the game. Like, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Boy,
Yet. Answer to everything. Listen, if you try to sleep off a headache, that's just you turning on and off your brain.
I mean, the pillows worked? I think the pillows still worked. Hold on. Yep, the pillows do work. Ah. So the pillows worked, which is good. The chat box is not doing its job, which is not okay. What? The bits is also having a stroke. Okay. I think maybe Stream OBS is I mean, Streamlabs is actually not doing okay. I'm using OBS as my main thingamabob. I don't have Stream OBS. Okay, so do you think I'm doing a good job with this so far?
actually, yes, I do.
Really?
Well, then again, I've not really seen that many Mario characters, or, well, Mario-themed characters in your style, so I'm really liking where this is going.
Well, I did try my best. I know Jay, for starters, will actually, I know Jay, among us in the inn, is much more experienced with drawing Mario characters than I am. But something tells me he's going to, help me out when it comes to certain points when it comes to this. That is, I don't know.
Well, because I remember the only other Mario character I've seen you draw was my Mario Sona for that wonderful commission I got from you.
Aw, thank you.
And he looked really good in your style, so, you know, I don't know what it is, I just like to see different characters in your style, so...
I mean, you did actually, keep the gravy train going.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm just trying... Let's see.
Yeah. The only thing that's honestly stopping me from commissioning you now is the fact that A, I still need to pay off the big model that I'm getting. And 2, I have another PNG model I want to get from Danica.
How's that coming along?
I have not asked them yet, because the time's just not right for it.
You know what?
Well,
fair.
I mean, from Danica. The other one, I am halfway paid off with the Demon Model 2.0.
Ooh.
I think maybe next week I'm gonna go start getting back. I'm gonna start doing the commissions that I have accumulated before. I had taken a long break so I can actually rest and recuperate myself, but also with things that kind of happened with other IRL events. But I don't want to keep my clients waiting, so it's about time I should actually get to work on doing the commissions. That way, new clients would actually start waiting for their turn to commission me. This is this is a little bit of a challenge, but I'm still gonna try my best. Okay, now let me see that smile. Okay.
An award-winning smile.
There we go. Okay. Now his teeth is a little bit more detailed. What? Golem, did you stop? Golem,
What?
yes. Continue playing? Yes, Golem. I don't know what the hell was that, but I don't. But at least that's situated. You sound like Eddie. You sound. Oh, it's voice fly is remarking to Soulburner. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now his smile is stretched out. That glass glow grin, as what it's called in the trope codifiers.
I'd never heard it described like that before.
Well, that's what TV tropes kind of calls this kind of calls this kind of smile.
So we have a golem that just plays music.
I kind of, well, for roleplay reasons, not really. But cause I have a thing that is called the golem, which is my world's equivalent of the Google, the Alexas, the Cortanas, and bunch. But the caveat is that a golem can only do one function. Mine just happens to play music.
I was just asking because I would picture this being what he looked like in the TV chat.
All right, let me take a good gander. I mean, maybe, but mine just happens to look like this little small moai shape, the small little moai shaped statuette. I've yet to figure out a way to implement text-to-speech function when it comes to Golem, but oh well.
I need to figure that out so I can have Gigo serve a purpose in my streams.
But I had a feeling that when I finally implemented the text-to-speech function, chat is going to have a field day.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Shats, what do you think of this one so far?
That is a hell of a smile on MX.
Okay. Now I just need to make his shoulders a little bit on the bigger side. And, like so. Let's not forget the suspender straps. As well as the beginning of the suspender itself. That's a little bit too big over there for that shoulder. So we're gonna have to bring this up here. It really feels good to actually be back into streaming and the galore. I wish we could actually get to play today's Mario campaign, but that's gonna be postponed until next week. Is it, Dom?
Yeah, it's gonna be because I don't know if it'd be safe to just say because it's particularly surrounded around you and Steve, so that you two have at least other stuff more important to focus on than being on the game for this week.
Well, I think I'm gonna give Steve a big W and let him play some Space Marine 2 later tonight.
Yeah, because
I
I
think
know that
you'll
came out
appreciate that.
recently too, so that's why I wanted to let you guys at least have a break, and then we'll just reconvene next week.
I really can't wait I really can't wait for the day that I do get to play Space Marine 2 because I really want to actually. All I want to do is go around smush bugs with my hammer as an Alpha Legion Marine.
Smash it with the hammer!
I find it weird that you can basically make any kind of Space Marine that except the Emperor's Children.
Huh?
At least on the Chaos side.
Excuse him, what? What happened to the Emperor's? The Emperor's Children Marines are not available?
Their paint job's not available.
Honey!
Oh boy.
I need clarification!
I think it's the Emperor's. Let's see here. For the Chaos side, they had.
It's not just.
I think they don't have the Thousand Sons for obvious reasons, and the Emperor's Children.
All I'm saying is there have.
Is there no Emperor's Children in Space Marine 2?
I mean, you could probably make it. They're not directly in the game. Well, because of Slanesh, we could probably make one. Why?
Boo!
Hey, you got your Alpha Legion?
Well, I'm kind of bummed out.
I'm kind of surprised you're that passionate about the Emperor's Children.
I'm surprised you wouldn't be like a sister of war.
I mean, they're kind of like my third, fourth favorite.
You got the like Steve said, you got the Alpha Legion. Which
I am more annoyed at the Thousand Sons not being playable. Like, I understand it, but at the same time, they are my boys.
Outright just being a butthead. Look at it this way, hon. If the Emperor's Children were in the game, that would mean Slaneshi demons were in the game, and would have a much higher age rating.
I sincerely doubt that from the amount of gore.
Since when have you been an Emperor's Children fan?
They've been my second favorite. They're like my third, fourth favorite.
What's it with you and Chaos?
What the hell am I paying witness to?
I'm gonna slap you with this towel.
No,
Ah! Heretic!
I love you.
Steve's in good spirits.
I mean, on the flip side, we can play as the oh God, I hope I'm saying this, the Sharky ones. I'm not even going to attempt
The
to say their name.
Caradons?
Caradons.
The Caradons, the Sharky boys.
Okay, I think this'll do. Ish, Shads. Do you think? I may have to make some adjustments,
Yes.
but yes.
One of my friends actually came up with a pretty funny meme involving the Caradons. It's that on their homework they have one of those signs that say "Do it for them," and it's just a picture of Blaha.
Mikado loves her big and burly man.
Yeah, so it's not just them, by the way. It's also in terms of playable Chaos Legions in the multiplayer. There's Alpha Legion, Black Legion, which technically isn't a specific legion. It's just a whole bunch of chaos that have come together.
Hmm?
There's Death Guard, Night Lords, World Eaters, and Iron Warriors.
So the three Chaos aligned we don't have are the Emperor's Children, the Thousand Sons, and the Sons of Horus.
All I want to do is strut around in my purple gold armor and be an ass.
You get it. You want your noisy Marines.
To be fair, the Sons of Horus basically are what's left of them are in the Black Legion. So.
Yeah, I kind of figured that the Black Legion's just stand in for Sons of Horus.
Besides, I want to. If anything, I'd definitely go House Gremlin mode as a noise marine.
Although to be fair, amongst it's Thousand Sons, Emperor's Children are the only two Chaos Legions missing.
Oh yeah, for some reason I always forget about the word bearers. Listen, most people forget the Weiss cars. I just forget the word bearers.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I just thought of something incredibly dumb.
Mm.
Yeah.
The Noise Marines kill people by spamming all I want for Christmas.
That's a Zeech thing, not a Slanesh thing.
Still. I gotta admit, it's a little funny.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, you could also go even further with the various war bands, like Red Corsairs would be a popular one.
Okay, Mikado, I just had a thought. Something Curse is imagining Gremlin with a Warhammer power armor. I kinda already did! Okay? I'm gonna make the most quickest edit if I could possibly could. You ready? Okay. Okay.
I am gonna have to leave. I will see y'all later.
Alright, you take care.
Don't worry, have a good one,
Coming.
Foo.
Bye bye.
Let me see if I can actually find a good, Okay, there we go. You know what? You'll have to do. Okay, I'm gonna make the quickest edit ever when it comes to this. And yes, let me save this right now. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make the quickest edit ever when it comes to this. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Mhm.
Ah! Okay, alright. I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, where is it? Where is she? Where's this? That? Okay. Oh, it's gonna be one of the... I did not save a house gremlin head for the occasion. Why did I not do that? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I keep doing this to myself, and I am the goober of all goobers in this level. Okay. Okay, where is it? Gremlin? Gremlin? Where's your head, Gremlin? Where'd you go, Gremlin?
Hey, listen.
Okay, delete mask. And where is she?
For me, the one.
Yeah. There. 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 That is the easiest thing I did with House Gremlin with this. That's all you get from me. Okay.
Well, yeah, honestly, I mean, I understand that the word bearers are sorcerers, so they don't really fall into the class setup. But aside from that, I think the only chaos group that really shouldn't be in the multiplayer would be the Sons of Malice, because it literally doesn't make sense for them to fight alongside any other chaos groups.
Whomst?
Sons of Malice, a Space Marine chapter corrupted by the minor warp god Malice. They are the in-law chaos us version of Angry Marines is the best way to describe them. They hate literally everything and anything other than Malice. They are anti-Imperium and they are anti-Chaos.
Huh. Weird. But, I think I can try to understand and make a little sense with that. And no, boy Splatty, that's the wrong line. That's for the World Eater. That's the World Eaters. That line is for the World Eaters. If anything, House Gremlin will most likely say, "I am a Therius."
Yes.
I've also just sort of realized something.
Was that?
October and Halloween are fast approaching.
I know, and I am going to kick myself and I'm kicking myself here because I'm inevitably going to be shipped out to Hawaii coming this October. Meaning I'm gonna be
Ouch.
missing out doing a lot of stuff for Halloween month.
Well, I was also going to say, by the time you stream, I think you're going to be stuck with the Apex, unfortunately.
Yeah, but chat did once upon a time brought up an idea that maybe I could do something akin to Nightmare Before Christmas style. Was on celebrating on two holiday events. I know once upon a time that Alabaster did something similar to a degree. Maybe, just maybe I could. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Alright. So, now that we actually got the sketches done, it's time for us to actually get to work on doing the it's time for us to actually get to work onto the bodies and all that junk. But don't worry, I will be fine. There will be times I will stream while I'm there, but it's gonna be a little bit, what's the right word for the job? Restraint? Yeah, it's going to be very restrained. I may not have the amount of freedom that I did when it comes to screaming my head off when it comes to certain things that happen here in the stream. It's kind of like, imagine Markiplier's Once Upon a Time challenge doing the world's quietest Let's Play.
I remember that.
Yep. It's gonna have a similar vibe with that, you know? But I think that's not a bad challenge in a sense. Attempting to do the world's quietest, attempting to do the quietest stream possible when it comes to when it comes to either playing or doing art. Well, you know what? Actually playing. It actually is much more funnier. There's potential fun when it comes to that.
As long as you aren't doing it while playing a spider-themed horror game.
Oh, gods.
Oh, I suddenly remembered the last time I played Baldur's Gate 3.
PTSD.
Savage, I think my time following Teriyuku's instructions to go into the cavern for the book kind of gave Savage a stroke. And I don't know how to properly feel about that.
Hey, listen.
Yes, Boy Splatty? World's quietest games, but chat can mess with you by redeeming stuff that makes loud noises. Oh God, that'll actually go 0 to 100 fast. But I think I can welcome it. But thing is, what kind of game would actually best suit the bill? Yes, Melanie? I actually think I can watch your D&D streams live if it's on October 10th if it's the 10th of October. You know, my one silver lining upon all this is that I might be able to Dad! Holy shit!
Hey, listen.
Okay. Quietest streams? Well, I hope Miki doesn't scream because whole chat will go deaf. It's a little too late for that. You know the fine print when it comes to, well, following me in Twitch. Okay, so, what was what I was trying to read? Oh yeah, that thing when it comes to streams. I think, Dom, my one saving grace when it comes to doing being there in Hawaii, I might be able to make it to the Thursday games.
That should be fine.
Because for those who kind of need an idea on what I'm actually talking about, Hawaii is like right now, compared to Texas, is 5 hours behind, at least for the time as we're speaking.
Like,
Hi, honey. I'm explaining chat on the time zone difference between Hawaii and Texas.
oh yeah.
Because right now it's 4:09 over there. It's almost like
11?
11 over there in the morning, if you will. So, to put things into context, when the Mario game starts at around 8 to 8:30, it would be about
5?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
3.
3 o'clock in the afternoon when it happens.
Alright, and you're gonna be mostly taking knock shifts, right?
Sometimes knock shifts, sometimes day shifts alongside with my sister. But if I actually have the same days off like I did back when I was working in that care home, I could make it to those days.
You'll just probably hear a lot more noise in the background is all.
Yeah, so...
Speak of the devil and ye shall appear.
Jay!
Hello!
Yodel!
Mm,
Meow.
I'm gonna find something to snack on. You want anything?
Can you give me some, can you give me my crepe?
Your what?
My crepes.
Crepes.
My crepe.
Crepe? You have a crepe?
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's in the fridge.
Okay. Where'd you get a crepe?
When I was actually getting some groceries for our dinners.
Oh.
Yeah,
Always nice to treat yourself every now and then.
yeah. But you know, how do you, oh dear, how do you actually spell the word anyway? I mean, how do you
Crepe?
actually pronounce it? Because most of the
I
time,
say crepe.
it's
Crepes.
it's written as this.
It's spelled C-R-E-P-E. Yeah, crepe.
Okay, but the official French, would they actually call it crepe?
I don't know, that pronunciation sounds like a piece of crepe if you ask me.
Creepy.
I can't believe that all of language just lined up to make that pun possible.
Don't you dare!
What?
Don't you dare!
What?
Don't you dare!
In my defense, you gave me the idea. But I'm gonna open one of these because I've been having a rough week.
I still have mine, so
You want me to give you a refill? Give you a reload, or
can you actually put it with ice, please?
let me see how much you got. Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. And no, the tea. Why is it whenever I make that noise, it always sounds like I'm do it.
You sound like a kettle.
Huh?
Did you add sugar to the tea?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna need to do that. I just remembered we have that. I'm gonna have some.
Okay. Okay. The sound Mickey did
Well,
now
that-
likely made dogs bark. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't really. I mean, my sound doesn't really have a caliber, right?
I'm going to withhold comment.
Oh, that doesn't. Oh man.
Daisy in the background staring in horror.
Nah, it's a good thing I had you in my earbud instead of on speaker. She would have definitely perked her ears up.
Thanks, Mikado. I'm 79 hours after in America where I'm from, and it's like 11-12 p.m. where I'm right now. That's why I asked. Okay, good. Oh yeah, people comes from different time zones, so it is kind of important to know.
Yeah, tell me
Oh.
about it.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, wrong stove.
Good spot. I don't want that
But yeah-
flipping over and going
But yeah,
right
it
on
should
Mac.
it should be
Yeah.
all right
Huh?
when we. It should be all right when we start up game next week.
I can't wait to actually start up game next week because oh boy, you've actually met one of the three brothers, which I don't think Chad actually got to see.
Oh, that reminds me, hon.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
The that I put towards the tires.
Hmm?
I asked Kyle about them, and he said that my mom declined because she's going to be forgiving our rent for this month. We don't have to pay rent this month.
Oh my god! Oh, I mean, to be fair, we were in the front lines of taking care of your dad.
And that was the reason.
Okay. And
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good.
Yep.
It's a good compromise.
It is an immensely good compromise, so we can at least breathe for now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this shirt is so tattered.
Oh, I know, but it is your favorite shirt from Wolf Creek.
To give you an idea, it's essentially this on the picture. It's on the back is someone jumping from like a big height on skis, and it says confidence. It's the feeling you get right before you fully grasp the situation.
But yeah, Mickey got a pitch voice like a dog whistle. I mean,
Considering that I'm the dog here, that makes sense.
hey!
What?
Well
You
then.
called me a dog on multiple occasions. And
Oh,
what? That's your words, hun.
you know what? That's kind of fair-ish.
Like, look at this. I may be human, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of the shifter blood from my dad didn't get in here.
Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've been compared to a golden retriever myself.
I love you too, sweetie.
Yeah.
Okay, before I actually would forgore, I'm putting food magically back to their spot because Shad's sorry, but Shad has spoken. Where is Shad?
Oh,
Wait.
I'm gonna head on now for tonight.
Okay, but hold on a second. Any last words, Shad's?
did it fit?
Shad!
So yeah, I'm just open to hanging out tonight, not just running a game. If anyone is willing to join up tonight.
I think if anything, I'm just gonna chill, do some crocheting for my blanket, and let Steve have a field day with Space Marine 2 at my mag.
Okay. Who's
I will be available a bit earlier, but I do need to take some time to write with James for the next episode. We are busting our butts trying to get it out before Halloween.
That's fine. Who's the?
But I
white
do
cat?
want to hang out.
Mickey, who's the white cat in your photos?
Oh, that's Uno!
I don't think.
Oh, that's Uno!
Once upon a time, Chad actually got to hear him when when we were staying by in the ranch, and he happened to be there because his mom wants us to watch over the cat, and Chad actually did like him because he keeps meowing up a storm.
Oh, I remember. He had such a cute little meow.
Mm-hmm. And that's and the
I'm not even much of a cat person. I just think he's adorable.
And the pictures above him now is the ones that he is now. That's him
Let's
after
see.
July, if you will.
All right, I'm gonna let you relax tonight, Mickey, and Steve will have fun with Space Marines 2.
Thank you so much for coming, Dom.
You're welcome.
All
See
right.
you later.
Oh wow, Uno's grown up.
Oh, I come to think about it, I don't think I actually showcased this to chat because I forgot to drop it in the last episode. But would you guys actually like to see Boyzin? After all, he's the first of the 3 brothers that you got to meet from Violet's family line.
And the second of the Heliotropes.
Mm-hmm. So let's just drop him real fast before we get to work.
They need to see the Dragon Bodybuilder!
Yep. I mean, he is captain for the guard. There's another reason why he's captain of the guard.
Look at this! Look at this man among men! A Chad among Chads!
Now, I just remembered something when it comes to, Dragonborns, if you will. Ever since I did some sort of research, when I had a bit of a thought. I said that canonically that Dragonborns cannot really reproduce with other races, and that makes me feel like I did the biggest oopsie in the world. But then I realized this is D&D. You can get away with some shit if you actually explain it well enough. And the reason...
Listen, sometimes the official canon is stupid, so you gotta come up with your own ideas.
And the reason why they were able to... The Heliotropes were able to live this long for the past hundreds of years. I'm gonna drop this here right now. So, let's see. The reason why the Heliotropes are the way they are for the past hundreds of years, and the reason why Violet is also having the Quarterborn syndrome in the first place, all trails back to the ancestor dragon herself. Amaranth, if you will. Where she actually made a wish to actually, give her to some. I've yet to fully word this thing properly, but allows her to actually have her and her family line to actually intertwine intertwine with other races. Does that make
Now
more
that
sense?
begs the question.
Hmm?
Now that begs the question: is Amaranth possibly related to the dragon of the Ruined Kingdom in Odyssey?
Well, Dom did brought it up, and so maybe.
I'm off to my office. I'll join you in a bit.
Love you, honey.
Love you too.
I can taste the tea.
This tastes good.
I'm actually making some tea right now.
Well, it was in there with the tea bags for a few days, and then I put in a whole cup of sugar because there's a lot of it.
Well, it's only one day.
Wait, I hear a kitty.
It was in there since yesterday.
Huh. Ah, is it Mario?
It's Mario.
Aw.
Mario.
You have a cat named Mario?
And another cat named Luigi.
Jad's cats. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one you're hearing right now is Mario, and the other one is Luigi.
You have Cat Mario and Cat Luigi. That's cute.
And you know what? That's okay.
Oh, there's my hot water. 1 second.
I think
I'm
if
gonna
any-
put this in TV chat real quick.
Sounds good. I
Are
think
you,
if
are you
anything,
comfortable
if I...
here, Mario?
Aw. Is he on your lap?
He's occupying my desk, actually.
Aw, that is so cute. Make sure
Oh,
he
I
doesn't
think I-
tip things over.
He's knocking my pop filter on the mic for one. Yes, again, are you comfortable, Mario?
Is quarterborn the same as a hybrid, or is there a difference? I like.
I mean, hybrid is kind of an encompassing term because if you think about it, a lot of mixed breeds would be considered hybrids. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Regardless of their genetic makeup.
this is true, and this. I'd like to. Like I said, it is D&D, and you can actually, with the right amount of explanation and, well, lots of letting things slide and all that junk, you can make things happen, if you will. For Violet, she is a dragonborn, but I like to think of it that she has this thing that's called quarterborn syndrome. That the parentage of the other parentage makes itself starts to actually becomes a little bit more dominant alongside with her draconic makeup, aka the human aspect when it comes to her design. So it explains why she has this 80% draconic features, but 20% of that makes up into her human features.
Mario, what are you doing?
Is he being a bean?
He is just knocking things over on my desk, so...
He's being a bean. The boy likes to explore.
Come here, Mario.
I still can't believe that in Mario Odyssey we actually got a full-on Skyrim level dragon to fight with, and it's amazing.
And it's because of that dragon that it kind of exists in Mario Odyssey. Well, the reason why Violet is a thing is,
Yeah, we 100% can get away with this.
And
Won't you keep knocking my pop filter down, Mario?
he likes to explore. He's curious. Let the boy. I would say let the boy explore, but also give him some supervision. Yep.
Listen, leaving a cat unsupervised is a fool's errand.
Okay. I know Mario-esque characters are still something I struggle to draw, but I am doing my best I can.
really are
with
doing
their
good.
stats.
Oh, you're doing that. You're doing that that new thing that I've seen around lately. I don't remember what it is, but it's like a it's like someone's Mario take of Sonic EXE or something like that. I've seen that around. I'm just not into it because, you know, it's not my thing.
And that's fine.
Horror is not for everybody, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. I think if anything, it's just me trying my best to... Blue! Hi! Welcome back! Welcome back! It's good
Hey,
to see
pal!
you
Oh,
again.
goodness. Hello!
Good to see you, pal.
How are you doing? It's been so long.
Hope you are well.
I am currently drawing the rewards for those who pledge to me in Patreon, the tier 3 headshots. And so far we are doing the inking phase. Yes?
Oh, that reminds me. So, as soon as I get this new job going, I might actually be able to pledge soon.
Oh, that's wonderful. But only pledge that you can actually afford. That's all I ask.
It's take
Oh,
care
no,
of
but
yourself first.
Yeah, no, I have basic common sense, but I still want to support my friend.
Oh, thank you. But you know,
I mean, listen, with this job, I'd be able to pay rent with a single paycheck, so I think I'll be okay.
Okay. Let's see. Speaking of Blue, can you imagine it though if Lavender does show up in the tournament that's held in the Beefy Kingdom?
Oh, that would be epic!
That would be something fun. Dang it, the one idea I actually have in mind and Dom's not here to share. Doggone it.
You know what? I'll send the message his way.
Yes, Mario.
Oh, that is just too cute.
Now, hang on, let me see if I can get a picture of the little bugger.
You know, I just had a bit of a thought. Hold on, I just had a bit of a thought. Do they exist? Oh, they exist. Okay, yeah, well, no, it's just... Wait, I think I can kind of... If I could... Wait, I can Oh, so there's patterns available. Good to know.
Oh my goodness, I just realized.
Huh?
Boysen represents the beef in the Beefy Kingdom.
You know what? That's true. Okay, Melody, you take care. Thank you for coming.
Although I guess in this case, it would technically be a dukedom.
Yeah, you know what? You do raise a good point. That is also true because Via, after all, it's ruled by her parents who are rank noble. Whose noble ranks are lower than prince and princess. And that's the duke and duchess themselves. And that's something. How do you?
You know what? Screw it. I'm posting pictures.
Okay.
I'm posting pictures in TV chat. Here's Mario.
I mean, if you really think about it, the Mushroom Kingdom is technically a principality, but that's going into nomenclature that kind of complicates things.
Oh, he's so cute.
And then here's Luigi.
He even has an M on his forehead.
Oh my God! It's Mario.
That's Mario.
And then the other picture is Luigi.
And this is Luigi? Let me look at this. I'm sharing this to chat too so they can see the kitties.
Looks like they both have M's on their foreheads.
Tabby cats do have that though. You know, when I just remembered something when it comes to Joe. See, when I when I moved here to Texas about 2 years ago now, we were staying by in the ranch, and that is where we actually get to see the new kittens that were hopping about, if you will. They're like about less than a month old, and from the said kittens, I was able to see a phenomenon I never thought I'd see in real life.
And that is?
Legitimate twin cats.
Oh?
Really?
Yeah! Mo! And they are both sisters, which I actually named them Mo and Joe.
Oh, I know Mo and Joe!
Mm-hmm. The thing is, they are so
I didn't know they were
alike.
twins.
They are so alike as twin cats that it's really hard to tell which one of them is Mo and which one of them is Joe. It wasn't until we had to squint really hard and observe both cats, which is a feat because they're both skittish girls, if you will. We learned that we learned that Mo has a much more defined M than Joe. Wait, hold on, I may have screwed this thing up. But anyways, one has a much more defined M in their forehead than the other.
It's so funny. You know what I would do if I had a tabby cat with an M on its forehead?
Hmm?
I'd probably name it Majin. Because I'm such a freaking Dragon Ball nerd.
And
Have you
that's
seen
okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Have you seen the final roster for Sparking Zero?
I mean, I am actually surprised that they brought Broly again, and like movie Broly.
Yeah, Z Broly. I'm actually impressed with how well Johnny Young Bosch is voicing him.
Suddenly, I'm in the mood to watch this TFS Broly again.
They also got Cooler in, which is awesome.
Well, somebody better pick up the phone.
Because I freaking called it!
Also, Mario is purring right now, but I don't think you guys can hear it.
I'll put me a dummy tree!
I was so, funny when you actually said that. One of the lines I actually have in mind when it comes to Boyzin is that, I actually have in mind to actually make him say the lines, "I'm a plant me a monkey tree."
Oh my goodness, if he does that to Loki, I'm gonna laugh. Dude, now that's just my headcanon voice for him. He's just cooler. And not just any cooler, he's Team 4-star cooler.
Oh yeah, that makes a difference. And suddenly I now want to watch that too. But I like the sequel movie though, where they take.
Metacooler's not bad. I mean, it's a little weird. I mean, the movie by itself doesn't make a lot of sense, but darn it, I still love the big Getty stir.
I mean, I'm actually give kudos to Kaiser Neko and the team to actually take a very confusing movie and still make something fun out of it.
Genuinely, yeah.
But oh boy, I can only imagine the amount of brain cells they lose they lose in the process for getting this movie right.
Honestly, I have to commend them. Also, their Android 13 movie's my favorite. Like, out of all the movie villains, aside from Cooler and Broly, my favorite movie villain has to be Android 13.
I remember watching the Android 13 movie, but I remembered it very vividly for picking, for this movie was dubbed horrendously. And honey, hi, welcome back.
Are you sure it was dubbed horrendously? Which dub are you talking about?
We'll see, you red ribbon redneck.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut, Goku die!
It's only a problem when it runs out. We don't like talking about it.
We don't like to
I just like, okay, well, what's with the small one? Is it because it's purple? Okay. Okay, racist. If you must know.
If you must know, it's because he's got a drinking problem.
It's only a problem when I ran out.
We don't like to talk about it.
14! 15!
You can't do it!
You
Go
got
ahead.
us?
You forget you saw this. Okay, so let's see.
Oh, you can't dodge my TH step bomb? Does the TH stand for Truckerhead? Yes! Now my first guess.
Let's see. I almost forgot to put away these. For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my... Oh, it's you.
Hey, Vegeta! Vegeta! He stole your due! Oh, come! Oh, someone stupid, get in my way!
Let's see. So I guess you will hold the Cult of the Lamb art raffle next week? Yes! Yes, I would. Possibly in a week or so, I will do the art raffle where I finally get to... Where the rules are going to be simple. You post in your PNG of your character that you have in mind. You pick the animal that was chosen from Cult of the Lamb's official animal list. And you just enter in this... And you enter in by just, you know... liking, commenting, and retweeting, if you will. That's all I ask.
You almost said like, comment, and subscribe, didn't you?
I mean, the VTubers we watch did have a way to making it work, and it's an earworm, not gonna lie.
They always have to say it in a way that gets stuck in your head, too.
Yep.
I mean, that's just marketing.
Yeah?
Also, I found something cute.
What's that?
Hang on. As soon as I get to the inn, I put two things in chat. The first being a meme. The second one will be the cute thing.
I just can't wait to actually get to doing the thing that I had almost finished with the character design art. Thing is, the reason why I designed that character is that I need something to shake off the rust when it comes to the past 2 weeks. And I know I said myself to save it when I go live, but I kind of got impatient.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on a roll. So, yeah.
Me.
Her character stuff.
Oh, darn it. I hate this garbage bag isn't full, but I gotta get this rotting meat out of here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I tried to cook chicken yesterday, and the meat went bad, so I had to toss it.
Oh, no. That sucks. I hate it when that happens. You're so looking forward to making this dish, and then it's like, hi, I've gone to meet heaven now. You can now take my body.
Yeah, pretty much.
If there's one of the cleric abilities I could actually wish I can do, it's purify food and water, but sadly I can't do that.
Yeah. I was still looking forward to chicken teriyaki.
I think another cleric ability I wish I could have in real life is cure wounds or healing word.
How about prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation's not a bad skill too. But and as for self-defense type spells, shocking grasp is not a bad idea, but
I mean, turning your hands into freaking tasers, that sounds pretty dope.
Produce flame. Yeah, that's a better idea for me. It's versatile. You can actually not only have the ability to produce fire, but in a self-defense purposes, you can actually throw that fire. As someone who's played her druids more than she can count, yeah.
Hello, Daisy. Hi, girl. Okay.
Oh Oh, but speaking of Piccolo, Jexa Dragon, do you know that my character's familiar an Almirage, she names it as Piccolo?
Ooh.
And when Steve's character asked if she actually names it after the musical instrument or the character from the show, she just said yes.
I mean, the original King Piccolo named all his children after instruments, so...
Let's see. Oops. For those who kind of need to figure out, refresher what an Almirage looks like, they are basically these cute guys. And they are the size of a small dog. Okay, and there it is.
Oh my goodness! It's like a jackalope, but it's got a unicorn horn!
Yeah, that's because it is. And
that is adorable.
The one thing that I love about most when playing as Piccolo is that he's actually a little bit of a shit stirrer when it comes to one of our party mates. But to be fair, most of the times it's warranted. Case in point, there's one time where Steve, I, Dave, and a few of our party mates finally had to defeat a Fomorian, which is a grotesque giant, and his minions that came with it. During the said battle, in order to fight, Dave's character Skane, who is a wild magic sorceress, accidentally turns herself into a sheep because her magic went wild. And when the battle is over, Rose staggers, but she was recovered, and tries to do a head count to the party to see if they're all okay. She asks, "Wait a minute, where's Skane?" And then she actually hears the bleating of a sheep. She turns around and Skane's right there. And Adren, the said character who gives Piccolo grief, has the neat idea in order to help turn Skane back to normal by punching the shit out of the sheep so she can escape from her polymorph. And a good chunk of our characters tried to stop this, Rose herself included, but he was persistent as fuck, and he actually got away from their grasp. The last defense to stop Adren from going further is when Piccolo charges in and rams his horn right up his butt. 1,000 years of death style, if you will.
Yikes.
Yep, but it still launches Adren up in the air and he lands onto Skane. The impact was enough to free Skane from the said polymorph.
Gosh, if that didn't happen, I guess Skane would be out on the lam.
But it's not incident that Adren is very wary of Piccolo ever since. Because no matter how many times he tries to get the rabbit to like him, Piccolo is not a huge fan. And don't get me started about Piccolo's the one thing that Piccolo is afraid of the most.
Hmm?
Okay. So given that we're now far along in the story, I can now actually reveal this. So, story time. We have entered into a domain in order for us to actually get more allies, because we're trying to recruit the giant kind to add to our cause for fighting against the dragon cult that's that's looming in the horizon. And we reached into the place where the stone giants are located, but the thing is, there's this one primordial that is haunted by nightmares, and if he was haunted by nightmares for too long, let's just say the result is not very good, because this guy is buried underneath the ground, and he is and his size is very, very big, like beyond gargantuan. If he wakes up, that's like every life around him is going to be uprooted and then some. So, everyone has to make a plan on what they should actually do, because once they go to sleep, they will confront the nightmares that would eventually take shape of what they actually are afraid of the most. There was a point that the Adrens player joked on Piccolo coming with us to the dream, and I don't want my familiar to die on me. So Savage came up with an idea on what got Piccolo to stay behind, and, well, let's just say upon learning what Piccolo is afraid of the most, Adrens player was like, has the biggest, oh fuck no! Let's not bring that with us there. I asked Savage when this whole thing is over, where we got to fight, after we fought off our worst nightmares, if you will. And what exactly is it that Piccolo is afraid of the most? Wanna know what it is?
Wait.
Oh, Piccolo? What? No. Sorry, go ahead.
The one thing that Piccolo is afraid of the most is a Tarrasque.
The Tarrasque. Oh.
Yeah! So if Piccolo was still with us in the dream, and we had to fight off the amalgamations of things that we are afraid of the most, and there's a good chance he would also turn into what Piccolo is afraid of the most, and it's a Tarrasque! You know, the world ender! Basically this big thing!
Hold on.
This big thing! This!
Oh yeah, that!
Piccolo is afraid of this! There's so many things this bunny has witnessed before he was with Rose, and that is that raises more questions than it is answers. Okay, so it's not too bad, but what do you think? Chats?
Shadow.
Dad, he is muted.
I think he's AFK at the moment. But yeah, Dave, Steve, now that you know what Piccolo is afraid of the most, can you imagine he tags along with the party when we had to fight off our worst fears?
No. No, thank you.
It's bad enough we had to fight off what Carver's afraid of the most, and it's a red dragon!
I return from chores.
Welcome
back. I was recalling what things that happened in our Isekai game. And, one of them is when I finally talk about what is Piccolo afraid of the most. Because remember once upon a time we arrived in the place where we had to fight off, we had to save the dreamer by fighting off the nightmares?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
I don't think you were there when I finally revealed this, but want to know what's Piccolo afraid of the most?
Do tell.
A Tarrasque.
I love you, Daisy, but I'm
Honestly,
trying
understandable.
to do something here.
Now there's a bigger reason why he's not part of the group. When we had to go to sleep. Okay, so let's go ahead and there we go. I think this looks kinda okay. I think. It just needs a little bit of areas here and there that needs tweaking, but what do you think of this headshot so far?
Which one?
Yes.
I like them
Uh,
both.
the other character is looking very good. MX also phenomenal.
Okay, so let me
Also, sorry, I'm having a laugh because I think I've got the SMG4 Twitter riled up.
What did you do?
How'd you do?
Oh, somebody was wondering when we were going to get a scary Mr. Puzzles again, and then I just posted a little like a little hee hee ha ha thing, and I think people are
Wild.
Having
You've
a
riled people
field
up.
day? Everyone's having a field day, innit?
Kick the Hornets next.
I'll take that to yes. But what did everyone say about my art when it comes to Mr. Puzzles?
I actually shared it with the team, and I think they liked it.
Oh, splendid.
It's safe to say, I think you do a very good job with SMG4 characters. I might have to remember that for one of my next headshots, actually.
Alright, so there we go. We did the inks for this. How about we actually use this opportunity to take a 10-minute break? So we'll go stand up, stretch our legs. I'll see you guys in 10, okay? See you soon.
Fair enough.
suspiciously be made up entirely of United States of America soldiers.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you for
Welcome
waiting.
back.
Welcome back. We were just having a riveting discussion about video games that have morality systems.
Yes.
How's that going so far?
It's been an interesting road. We started on Dishonored and we ended up on Mercenaries 2.
Oh, hold on a second.
But yeah, Mercenaries 2 doesn't have a morality system, so to say, but the fact that your choices are supposed to have an effect. Well, it doesn't have an effect on the story, but it does affect what you can call in game, because one of my favorite things in Mercenaries 2 was the ability to call in airstrikes and supply drops from the factions that were supporting you.
I do remember Dishonored, and I actually wanted to give that game a play.
Jay was actually recommending it.
Yeah, I am highly recommending it, and it is very inexpensive. You can actually get the whole trilogy for a low price.
Hold on, just had a bit of a thought. Okay,
In fact, the entire deal with the first game and all of the DLC, it's just $20.
Oh, so I actually do have the game.
You have the game?
Wait, you have it?
I think someone once upon a time gifted it to me, so it's been a hot while. But I don't have the sequel though.
I wonder if that was me, because I distinctly remember sending you a few gifts every now and then.
Oh, sorry.
Which reminds me.
Yeah?
Which reminds me, Miki, you still have to play the fighters at some point.
I will. It's just that well, timing it has not been a very favorable thing for me, you know.
Right.
But trust me when I say I do want to actually play it.
Okay, but yeah, whenever you get a chance, Dishonored is a really good game.
I'm trying to figure out when is a good time to actually play that though, because it's not really a holiday game, but it's also a very intriguing game.
Could always schedule it in between other games.
Maybe, cause after all, I have so many games that probably next week I am gonna be reinstating Cult of the Lamb, and it's gonna be at every bi-Wednesday schedule alongside with my also with my other game. Other than maybe I'll figure it out one way or another.
I mean, in Dishonored, it does have a bit of a Halloween aspect because there are zombie-like enemies in the game.
Is it now? Alright, I'll consider that. But I still remember, I know Dishonored because there once upon a time when when I'm still neck deep into TF2, if you will, someone actually once upon a time took models from Dishonored and headshot the TF2 models TF2 heads onto them, and it actually looks so good. Like
it did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go look for him.
I'm curious now. Like, okay, they brought like the models from Dishonored into TF2, or is it the other way around?
There it is. Found it.
Damn, that was fast.
See for yourself.
Okay, I gotta see this. TF2 Steampunk Edition. Okay, I gotta look at this. Oh, yep, I recognize these.
Yep. Somebody actually found time to workshop Dishonored's bodies and put TF2 heads in them. And you know what? It actually looks so good. Too good.
Yeah, this functions really freaking well.
It does. It really does.
Is that for SFM?
Oh my goodness! I just realized Pyro looks like one of Dowd's men, complete with the mask.
Okay, now that we're actually done with this, it's now time for us to workshop the colors.
What the wait, hold, what the fuck?
Yes, my dear?
I'm just looking in Gmod stuff just because, I'm curious now. Like, I want to see what's advanced. They have a TF2 style ARX.
I'm sorry?
ARX?
It's an Italian service rifle.
Oh.
I know you have your thing with guns, but how good is this ARX?
I mean, Beretta makes it, so it's pretty decent. Sherman can vouch for me on this. He knows military hardware probably better than I do.
Alright, time.
You know what? You should probably talk to my friend Philip about this. I think you've met him once or twice.
Okay, time for this. And now
For those who don't know, Philip is Maskey's boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
The player who portrays Pika in our Mario campaign.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh man, this creator has been busy. Oh, they even made haircuts for the Scoot.
I think if anything, I do happy that I got to experience when I got back into the groove of Gmodding. It's when I got to see the it's when I got to try out doing the Fem Scout overhaul pack, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Just experimenting that, I just can't help but ask myself, why didn't this come out sooner? This would have actually done me so much wonders when I'm still into neck deep into Gmod. Why did you come so late? It was so good, but I hate that I retired so early.
I could make a joke there, but I won't.
Yeah, please don't.
But we are actually getting close to finishing this up, and maybe once we're done, I'm just gonna say the proverbial sod it and just actually start working onto the and start working onto okay, I'm gonna start working onto that image that I was working on earlier. Eep, 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 eep.
Ooh, they even made. I'm sorry if I'm spamming, but they even made like a futuristic sniper rifle, and it actually looks really good.
I mean, so much has changed when it comes to Garry's Mod and SFM. And as someone who actually comes from the heyday of the 2010s of Gmod and whatnot, I mean, I feel like this old dog really needs to get some new tricks going.
I think it's safe to say that it's begun to learn at the very. Okay, Annie.
Baba?
This person I've been looking at that's been that I've been posting the shit. They made angel wings.
Huh?
Look, TV chat.
They made angel wings.
Oh. You know, I would love to have a Nui model in its actual design into Garry's Mod and yeah?
Gotta say, those angel wings are top notch.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to get myself the Nui wings. As I really want to get myself a proper Nui model for Garry's Mod and SFM. Oh, but I definitely need to find someone I can commission to in order to get that dream become a reality.
Miki.
Yodel?
Well, I was going to say I was going to throw one of my edit requests in for that, but I think you've already got it.
Okay. Well, what do you want me to, is there something I need to fix, or?
No, I was going to say it was just a color thing, actually, but I think you've already got it.
I'm going for the dynamic shading-ish, where it's still flat, but you can still tell that there's some sort of a dynamic feel to this, because his eyes are basically blacked out, and so is his teeth. Meaning that this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but one I am still going to try my best. Look, I may not get it right most of the time. I'm just someone who's trying her best.
And that's fine.
You're doing a great job, I promise you.
Thank you.
me.
And that's
And I will snug you as much as I have to get that through your thick skull.
And I guess that's something that needs to be taken away here, you know? There's no such thing as true perfection, you know? Always, but there is a thing of trying your best.
Indeed.
There is. There absolutely is. However, I'm going to poke fun at one thing.
What was that?
You said there's no such thing as perfection, and you're an Emperor's Children fan. Their whole thing is perfection.
I have OCD. That's the one thing I will actually connect with.
Something also worth pointing out. You're also playing a D&D character whose whole mantra has been flawlessness is strength.
Well, it's a... Meh. And that's something that Violette is trying trying her best to, you know, get away from. But unlearning a certain aspect for what she has grown up with is not going to be easy. Unlearning
it's easier said than done.
It really is easier said than done. And oh, I think my idea kind of Chads, I think just the one dot of, remember my one idea of putting a one dot on his eye?
Ugh.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed. I think if my job is to make this character look intimidating to the nth degree and inflict uncertainty, I think I did it.
Although I noticed something with the like the cheeks of the character. It looks a little too angular, if you ask me. Like it's like
Maybe
I'm looking at the
point.
reference. Well, no, I'm saying that there's like no, that's not my point. My point is that there's like this there's like this bustle on the reference that's on the side of the upper corners. You see that?
I think I do. So I think I may have to clean this up a little bit here and see if that actually does something.
Holy moly!
Water in your system, bud.
You good?
I think I inhaled a kernel.
That's not good.
Not that.
Hold on, I gotta get some water.
Sure. You do that while I'm trying my best to fix up this face.
Holy crap, something is itching the back of my throat there.
Make sure it doesn't go to the wrong side of the wrong tube.
Ugh. Okay, I'm not drowning.
Okay, good. Alright, so let's actually...
Alright, that looks way better. That looks way better.
Now, here's a better question. Is it going to look creepier? Let's find out. And let's put the... Oh, dear.
Yeah, that already looks way
more terrifying grin than before.
Yep. I think, yep, that's, yep. If my job is to try to emphasize the level of anxiety, perturbed feelings, and all that junk, I think I did it.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's the headshots for today, and I'm actually grateful that we're able to do that. And as much as I want to do the emote, I think I'll have to do that offline, if you will. But hey, that's the September headshots. And now that that's finally done out of the way, how about we actually go for something... And now for something a little bit different.
Speaking of something different, I have something to share.
What's that?
Wait.
In the TV chat.
Let me actually update the stream notification.
Nice.
Okay, wow.
Lapdog.
Magic sorcerer.
Yes. She's a little too big to be a lapdog, but darn it, she's trying.
Okay,
You
wild
say that,
magic-
but there are huskies that are lapdogs.
True, huskies are bigger than she is.
I wonder if I should actually cut this stream and I wonder if I should actually just cut the stream and restart OBS just so that way I can actually have this new, or should I just let it be? I don't know.
I don't know. Do you think it would help?
I mean, I'm kind of on a roll or something.
You certainly are.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll
Oh yeah,
just
this
let
is a
it.
new character you're working on.
Yep. This is the character that I have been working on from the background and something to help shake my rust off because I desperately need to, well, clean up whatever. I definitely need to retrain my muscles, or if I don't use it, I'll lose it, if you will. Magic wand. And right now we are going to be working on this character that is a wild magic sorceress who's a student, if you will.
Just share it with my friend.
Hmm?
Oh yes.
So let's see. If I had to use as a reference for this, cause she has a jewel in the bottom in the hilt of her wand, and you know what? I think I'll give it like some sort of a angular like an orb like jewel, just for the sake of why not. Oh, I almost forgot that it's Now, I'm sure that you guys are kind of curious who this character actually is, right?
Huh?
A little bit, yes.
This character is something I, well, may have made up when I was trying to shake up Frost, but it's also someone who I actually wanted to make for a long while now. Her name is Eris Kegel. And she is a wild magic sorceress who actually came from a long line of magic users, of a family of magic users. But most of the time, they are actually focused on dark and necromantic magic. But something happened in her childhood, or something happened in her childhood that somehow her magic kind of went wrong in a sense, and as such that she actually went to this magic school in order to see if she could actually tame said magic. It's kind with both positive and negative results.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Good news. She can't control it. Bad news. It's temperamental as hell.
it doesn't help that she's the type of person who actually has confidence in herself, but sometimes that confidence is a little detrimental, if you will. Like, but not boasty detrimental, but more like pig-headed stubbornness detrimental. Imagine the Black Knight from Monty Python levels of confident. And this is the color choice I actually have in mind for her, and it is an interesting color palette for a particular tiefling, if you will.
Gee, I wonder where that came from. That is not familiar at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm on
Ha!
the fence.
That kind of looks familiar.
I'm on the fence to actually give her like dark pupils or light pupils when it comes to this.
Dark or
I mean,
light
dark
pupil?
sclera, if you will. Sclera, the yeah, the
Sclera. Okay, sclera.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the fence in making this a white sclera or a black sclera for this. So let's go ahead and actually do that. Because I know when it comes to tieflings, as what Larian Studios also portray their tieflings, not all. Some tieflings do come with white sclera, some tieflings comes with black sclera, and oh, it's this redeem. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's only once. It's only once. So.
Every time she dies a little inside, I gain a little bit more life.
I'm okay. I live. I am alive. I am kicking. Nothing is going to knock me down a peg. Why do I feel like I'm summoning the four horsemen of nah?
The timing.
Let's see. Should I give her a normal tongue for this? I mean, I know Melly kind of designed her tiefling when it comes to having a purple tongue and a purple mouth.
You know, Cyan could work here.
Cyan? Okay, hold on a second. Let me actually try to. Wait.
Go with like manga Majin Buu logic.
Okay, so how about we actually give that thing a try? Okay, so. If we're going with Cyan, we might have to. Make the inner mouth dark and the tongue a little bit there. Alright, and let's see how this actually works, because we're just flying in the seat of our pants, chat. Okay.
That do be how it works sometimes.
Yep. Okay, maybe it's because of the way how this mouth is positioned, so I'll just tweak it just a little bit here. And there we go. And, we're getting those colors again. Wait, what are you doing? Okay, we're gonna go and fix this thing up here and fix the tongue. Does this look actually right to you, or nah?
Let me take a look.
I go with a little bit brighter.
Okay, little brighter. So I'm.
Yeah, that's more green than cyan.
Okay, so no, that is green. That is
Teal.
Yeah, that's more teal.
Okay, okay, so no, that's purple. Okay, and how's that for a change?
That's a bit better.
Yeah. It's a very striking look, wouldn't you say?
I think so, but in case if I look at this again, I may have to switch it back to the normal standard. I mean, you guys did help, and I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. And now let's actually do her lip color, if you will. Okay, so. But what do you think of this one so far, you guys? Do you actually,
Me.
Okay, so we're going to give her lips a little bit of a different maybe purple's not the right color for this. Okay. Okay, I think we'll have to make do with that, so hold on a second. Okay, no. No, lighter. Okay, this will... Yeah, that'll do. That's much better. Okay, so... When it comes to creating her backstory, when it comes to figuring out her background for this character, I learned that I realized that trying to find one that's similar to a student background without Strixhaven, is kind of harder than I thought. Because Strixhaven is the one module in the official that is based on a magic school system, if you will. And thinking about it now, part of me actually wants to give it a try to see and play it out, you know? Okay, so eyes. I'm thinking about a nice blue, if you will. Oh, but then again, if I did actually make it blue, it's kind of even more and more obvious, isn't it? Okay, so... I know you said you want to have the tongue teal-ish, but do you think this is the right color choice?
Yeah, I think it's a solid choice.
Me.
Cause I'm also thinking and putting into consideration when she's when looking at the character far away or something. I don't know. But I think this is starting to look pretty good. Okay. I think when it comes to creating a goal for Eris, it's trying to figure out a way on how to stabilize her magic, because such a thing like this cannot really go on forever, if you will. Let's see. Oh, dear. No. Okay. Then we're gonna go fill this up here. And we're gonna go here, and I think we'll most likely stick around until 6, and then afterwards we might call it for the day. But I actually but I've always wanted to actually put this character together after I finally made her, you know? Okay, so...
Question is, are you going to use the old rules or the new rules?
Obviously with the old rules, because screw 1D&D rules. Because, once upon a time when I was playing my past 2 D&D sessions, I realized that D&D Beyond has really changed the layout when it comes to character creation, and oh boy, do I absolutely hate it. Race has become backgrounds is kind of like taking place in the 3rd step when it should have been the 4th step, if you will. And when it comes to selecting spells, they should have just figured out a way on separating legacy spells from normal spells, because they're both side by side at each other. That's a little bit confusing to figure out which ones is it.
So, on the specific topic of the species thing. Apart from the terminology changing, I'm actually don't have too much issue with the idea of of them changing it to species. I guess actually no, that is an issue. So the problem with the species change is that in terms of scientific terms, species are different animals that are incapable of interbreeding.
Exactly. I don't know why they chose the wording when it comes to this, because it kind of makes racist sounds much more appealing than species. I don't know what is wrong. Why would they chose that? But it sounded wrong. Really, really wrong.
I guess ethnicity would have been a better choice of words.
It would have been a better choice. Why did?
Yeah.
Just why? Okay, hold on a second. Now, I just realized another problem when it comes to doing Kyrene's design. Configuring out what I need to figure out what school color should I actually give that represents her dorm or something.
I'm looking at the monk stuff, and there's already one change in here that I really like. They've changed deflect missiles to deflect attacked.
That's what they did?
Essentially, if an attack against deals bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the thing like you would with deflect missile. Only instead of just missiles, it's deflect attacks. Meaning you can deflect weapon attacks like a greatsword or a long sword or just someone hitting you with a stick.
Huh.
If you reduce another, spend a key point to redirect some of the attack's force. If you do so, choose a creature within 5 feet of yourself to a creature within 60 feet that isn't total. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw or take damage equal to 2 rolls of the martial arts die plus your dex modifier.
I know as a woman it's a bad idea to give her a white skirt, but it does look kind of striking, isn't it?
Yeah? Yeah?
Or you could go with an off-white.
You could, but that would still give you the similar issues. It still does look nice, though.
It does kind of look nice, not gonna lie.
You know what? I have an idea.
What's that?
Considering that she's a very chaotic kind of character, you mentioned that she's into wild magic, right?
She has wild magic when she actually came from a long line of, well, people who came from, who experiment with necromantic and dark magic.
Right, so, I mean, why not have her wear white as a sort of, not a lack of common sense, but something that goes against the norm. She seems like the kind of person who would cut her own path.
You think so?
Yeah, cut her own path, consequences be darned.
Wait, hold on. Oh, they changed the magic initiate feat too.
Huh?
They changed it so that while it still goes based off of like different classes and such, the spellcasting modifier no longer matches those classes. So, say for example, originally you took the magic initiate feat and wanted to go with the wizard spell list. You would need to cast those spells with your intelligence modifier. That is no longer the case. You can choose charisma or wisdom for those same spells.
That's kind of not. That's interesting to know.
I think, like, for some of these, like, you mix and match rules from each book.
You gotta convince Savage for that one, though.
I know.
Should I give her a sheer black... should I regulate her uniform to have this sheer black top over there or something?
Sheer black how?
See for yourself in the chat.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing brown, blue.
Okay, let me go. Okay, before, but after.
If she's in a school, there would be some degree of dress code.
Mm-hmm.
And unless she's a delinquent, I don't see her, breaking that code.
I mean, I think if anything, they're,
Well, like I said before, she's the type to carve her own path. She's not the type to get bogged down by norm.
True.
Hold on a second. There's one thing that also is, important to note. And chat, if you're actually watching along this, and if you happen to be drawing yourself, this is also important to know too. And this is the value test, where we take we basically take one layer where it's basically devoted to the color layer, if you will. This allows you to test out your character's colors and how well they actually harmonize with each other.
I mean, there is some differentiation. You can tell parts of her, while skin is exposed, you can tell it's covered up by something.
Let's see.
Honestly, the values look pretty good.
They look good so far. I just need to figure out how am I going to take care of the rest in here. Like, I'm trying to figure out what would be the dress code of this school, if you will.
Right.
Does that make a little bit more sense?
Yeah.
Right, I see what you're getting at.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and which ones it has the... No? Yes, okay. Alright, so at least now I know which one is for you, and... Okay, and, there we go. Now that looks a little bit better to look at. Or... There we go. A little bit better to look at. But, would you rather that she has a white blouse underneath that thing or not?
Like the shirt is white? Like what you're turning on and off?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I personally don't think so, but let's give it a look.
Okay, so...
No.
Here it is.
Okay. I will say in this case, the cape and the corset really do a good job of breaking up the silhouette.
It kind of does, in a sense. But I still need to figure out what do you think blue actually looks good with her character design, or...
I'd say blue's good.
But it actually goes well, but when we put on the value test, it kind of...
Blends in with the rest.
It blends in with the rest. So this shade of blue cannot do.
True.
Maybe a darker,
Maybe something...
or darker or lighter shade?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. Or maybe something less saturated.
Such as?
I wonder, have you considered maybe something like a slate gray?
Gray?
Yeah.
Wouldn't we have the same problem then with the test?
Hold on, let me...
Fiddlesticks, you could be right. But, you know what? No point not trying.
Okay. Okay. That does sort of break up things.
Yeah. Okay, so I was onto something then.
Yeah. It does make the clothes very muted, though. So maybe the accents could come instead from the extremities rather than the uniform itself.
You mean okay?
Oh, true. Like the things she added to the uniform as opposed to the uniform itself.
Yeah, like for example, the choker around her neck.
What color do you guys suggest?
Something incredibly vibrant, something that catches the eye and brings people directly towards her face. And to me, and going based off biology, no color catches the eye better than red, the color of blood.
Okay, let's try a different shade of red for that, and... How's that?
It's a start. I was thinking
I
more
think you're
making the
getting-
choker itself red rather than the jewel.
Oh, okay, then let me go ahead and deal with that.
Huh. I'm not sure about that, because it looks like the choker kind of clashes with the yellow. You,
Well,
you
maybe
see what I'm
that's-
getting at?
Well, red and yellow are complementary colors.
True. Maybe it just looks weird next to the purple skin.
It kinda does.
Then maybe we stick to the red jewel. We just need to stylize the jewel itself a little bit.
Alright, so let me actually take care of that. Wait, I think if anything, these gems definitely need to... The embellishments of the gems definitely need to be taken care of.
First.
So that way they don't, There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go.
Yeah, maybe she could have similar jewels on her cuffs as well.
That's actually not a bad idea, so we'll go ahead and actually do that.
But yeah, biologically speaking, they're the red, blue, and green are the primary colors that the human eye registers, and the primary reason red is the most easily defined by the human eye is one, it's the color of blood. Could mean either a meal or potential danger.
Oh, she's gonna... No, I'm not gonna finish that joke. No, that's
Do
a
it,
rosebud.
coward.
That's a rosebud territory as much as I want to. That'll be next time.
Ah, I see.
Wait, sorry, I missed it. What's going on?
Never mind. Anyways,
Miki's being horny on Maine again.
Okay, but what do you think of this?
Yes,
I think it's a
like I
solid
said,
look.
the red draws, like, you can see accents of red all throughout her design, in her choker, in her hair, and on her dress.
And let's go tear on the value test, and... I think you can still define the red, you know?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe-
You can.
Yeah, and if that shade doesn't work, we can always try another.
Fair.
Maybe something a bit deeper, maybe a deep red.
I think that's something I'll do.
That might be a little too close to the grays on her uniform.
True.
She's also the adventurer who actually wears her school uniform for her adventuring.
Why? 'Cause it's comfy and stylish. Get off me.
She's the type who would actually take pride on where she on the school that she actually came from, in a sense.
Yep. Yeah, and if you want a little extra appeal, you could recycle that idea with the black undershirt, and give her a pair of thigh highs.
Hold on, let me actually stay right there. Let me take care of these first, and okay, maybe that's not the best way to go. Okay, so those cuffs, the cuff parts of her boots will have to do. So, thigh highs, you say? All right, I'll bite. I'll go see how well thigh highs work with this character, and see how it actually goes from there. No, that's very pitch black. Dear goodness, gravity. I guess it's not registering, dear.
Aw,
I
shame.
I know you want to. I know you want to see the leg action work, but it's not working with this one. But it is a good idea. But it is an attempt of an idea. So now what's left to do is working on her bag. I need to figure out what color would actually make this bag stand out that doesn't blend in with the rest of her uniform. Maybe the black will have to do? So let's actually give that a look. It's important to test out your colors, chat, whenever, I think when it comes to this lesson, chat, it's important to keep track on how many colors you have on your character design. That's my tip for the day, because as much as it's a grand idea to actually go ham with the colors, you gotta make sure that the colors are well balanced off from each other. Like, I suggest that when it comes to character designing, a good roundup color of 10 to 12 colors at max, at the bare minimum, for 12 to 14 colors at the maximum. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And now for her wand. The one that actually helps give her the magic prowess. And you know what? Let's actually give her a red gem onto that wand of hers. And there we go. Not often do I actually see people depicted with wands as for their arsenal. And hold on a second. Okay, I think the value test is a little off. Hold on.
Yeah,
No.
that's true. Actually, you don't see many D&D characters who actually have a wand specifically as their focus.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well break tradition.
Yeah, essentially, D&D
I mean, it-
suggests two ways of doing things, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were saying, Jay?
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Oops. But yeah, not often do we see characters, especially in D&D, at least to our experience, do we actually see them using wands for weapons, or their spellcasting focus.
Which is kind of surprising in all respects, because that is almost like the stereotypical wizard thing.
It kind of does, but the reason why she has a wand in the first place, it's the one thing that helps, helps her magic and giving it some sort of because her magic runs wild in a sense. She needs they actually fashioned a wand for her to actually give her to make their magic be more focused and much more controlled in a sense.
Oh.
Makes sense. I did actually come up with an idea for Darren in Will of the Darkness to use a quote-unquote wand.
Ah.
So have you ever seen those gas fire lighters with the handheld triggers that kind of looks like a wand with a trigger?
I think I know what you're kind of talking about. Okay, so we're gonna turn that to multiply and screen. Is it okay that do you think it's a nice change of pace to do a character designing after we did the headshots for the day? Be honest with me.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you think it's a good it's a good change of pace to do the character designing after the headshots?
I don't see why not.
I
As long as you're enjoying yourself, that is.
So I pasted an example on the TV chat.
Okay, so
I mean, I worked on my own take of Dracula, and I designed the headshot first. Granted, I haven't designed the body yet, but you know what I mean.
fair.
Why do these lighters have scopes?
I did notice that. That is unusual for these types. But yeah, what I was thinking is Darren as a mage could probably modify, attach all sorts of unusual doohickeys to this thing to justify it having various effects.
Oh no.
Hmm? What's up?
Someone rolled another nat 20 in Melissa's thing.
Oh no.
She went from like 24 hours to now 78.
Oh no.
She's gonna kill herself.
You know, there was a time I did actually consider myself having a donathon, or I mean a subathon, but I still want to actually do it, but it's gonna be in a very fixed state. Does that make more sense?
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
At times, a fixed period is generally more in line with what you want.
Cause I actually do want to make this my own donathon again, and actually brings up and where I actually get to reward people, where they get to have their own custom house gremlin, and it's gonna be plastered in certain areas of the inn. And I do know that I do want to actually have that for. I also need to figure out some rewards, but when that thing finally does, I can't wait to actually let it sign it off. I can't wait to actually just let it happen.
Me.
It's just that I've never ever done a subathon before, where let alone a real proper donathon, because the one I did is kind of haphazard-ish, but it still worked. And I still am forever grateful, chat, that you guys actually helped make this happen and gave me my new PC. I am forever grateful for it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to actually figure out. I need to figure out when it comes to Eris's character quirks and all that bunch. But I know that her overconfidence is confidence is really up there, as well as stubbornness that is akin to Monty Python's Black Knight. Oh.
Makes sense.
It's just a sparkle. A sparkle? You just blew up the wall! No, I didn't. Then what's that?
The new door.
It's a new door. Okay, so with that further kind of done, and there's still some areas in this that I will have to refine it, but I actually am liking how this is coming together. But what do you think it is kind of on the nose when it comes to her name, that is Eris Kegel?
So the Eris part, yes, I do not recognize the Kegel.
Well, remember how I said that I based my idea for her family line that comes from a long line of magic users specifying in dark and necromantic magic?
Mm-hmm.
Does Eris Kegel mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's Babylonian.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say that it does. The only thing that I would have ever heard being even remotely related to Babylon would have been out of the Torah.
Well, for those who do need a little bit of a refresher and a little bit of mythology lesson, if you will, Eris Kegel is the Mesopotamian goddess of the dead, if you will. Once upon a time, when Ishtar, the goddess of love, fertility, and war, and just about anything under her belt, had to go down to the land of the dead to actually get her dead boyfriend back, because he basically up and died. So she went through the several gates of the underworld, losing some parts of herself in the process, where she finally does get to meet Erish Kigal and demands her soul, her dead lover back. She says no. Ishtar tries to leave, and Erish Kigal says, "Nah, you can't. You're not leaving anywhere because anyone who comes down here are here for good." And yeah, and without Ishtar up above, well, things kind of started to go hell in a handbasket real fast. So the gods actually had to intervene by creating and sending in a non-binary figure that actually charmed Erish Kigal enough so that she could actually give a non-binary person that basically the water of life that gives Ishtar back up in action.
Oh goodness, is it 5 o'clock already?
Yeah, it is. Oh gods, it is. Well, as much as I really want to, I think this is where we gotta call it here. But it is coming together. There are still some areas that I do need some tweaking and fixing. But until then, I do appreciate that you guys came by here today. But this is where we're gonna call it. So how about we actually go figure out where should we raid today?
Well, there's Fame Banks, there's Fu, there's
No,
Cali.
Knowing Banks would probably be almost, well, clocked out at this point too.
Want me to scout out?
I think if anything, I'm gonna go and raid Fu. So let me go ahead and actually get the message ready to go. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and find that email. No, wait, nah. How about this time around, we'll use the sunglasses gremlin?
Yes.
Nice.
It is really one of the popular emotes up there. So, without further ado, we're gonna go straight ahead and start raiding Fu.
Alrighty.
Okie dokie loki. There you go. There's Fu.
Why am I suddenly yawning? Yeesh.
Well, it is a long day for all of us. I truly do appreciate that you guys came by here today and watching me draw out for this today. We finally finished doing the art for the Patreon Tier 3 headshots, and we actually did some progress when it comes to this character design that I've been liking so far. And as much as I want to continue on, this is where I have to go for now. But join in for tomorrow as we're going to be doing some shenanigans when it comes to Warframe. And I am looking forward to doing that raffle where we actually get to do the Cult of the Lamb art raffle, if you will. But until then, may y'all have a good night. May y'all eat well and rest well. And I'll see you guys next time in the Paper Plane Inn. Take care!
Good.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.
Bye.